Okay, so if you're still watching and you want to add the angel wings, it'll look like this. Just using a Walmart gray sparkly yarn Super Saver, Red Heart Super Saver. It cranked out pretty well on my Addi 22 pin. So here I have it right here. Let's stretch it out. And so simple. We're just going to put about 4 fingers in here spread apart because we want the end of our wings to be nice and wide. So thread up your yarn tail, and this will allow it to have kind of a loopy looking look at the end of the wing, like it might be feathers. So I'm going into my loops, then pick the next set of loops without snugging it up because we don't want to cinch up our end here. We want it to stay nice and wide. So just go all the way down, picking your double loops till you get to the end and then knot it off. Do that on both sides. This is really, really quick. So there's our wings. So fold it in half. Find your center. And with your needle threaded, let's just go over a row, over and under, so that we can gather this up. All right. So I'm just going to come down the back side now. Flip it over. And meet this one right here. Okay. Now let's cinch it up and tie it off. I'm going to pull it up onto the top. Knot it again. Get that nice definition going. And we're ready to sew them on. And now we have some little wings. So turn your little doll around, position the wings where you think they look nice. I want mine down a little bit from its neck because after I sew it on, I'm going to take these couple stitches right here and sew them together to make the wing tips come up a little bit. So I'm going to come down 2 fingers, flip it over so I can sew with that yarn, 2 fingers right into the center. Thread your needle up. Turn it around and sew right up a tube, a row. Grab some of your stitches on the wing. Just keep coming straight up into your body row. And because you've cinched your wing up, you're not going to go matching these rows up. So now I'm going under a couple on the wing, just so it stays lined up on my body tube. So now I need to be finishing up. I've made it to the top of my wing. I'm going to snug it up. Come around, flip the wings over, and do the same thing coming down this side. I'm going to come over into my body tube, grab some of these stitches on the wing, few more on the wing. Try to make it down to the bottom. Doesn't take very many stitches. Alrighty, at the bottom of the wing, so now I have this yarn end still sticking out. I'm going to just tie them together and bury the threads. Okay, to add even a little more definition to the wing, I've already used my gray thread, but use the black thread just to show you. Bring it around from the bottom and come up just maybe a half inch from the center where we sewed it on, and tie a knot. Bring it around to the bottom, tie a knot, bury your threads, and that just cinches it up just a little bit more and adds a little more definition to the shape of the wing. And now they really look like they're flying. So just one simple last step. So I have my two little dolls here. Doll number 1, doll number 2. They're both adorable. And it never ceases to amaze me that even though it's exactly the same yarn, they always turn out just a little bit different. So each one is unique. So this concludes the video on our 3-tube doll. I hope that you'll make a doll, that you'll like, that you'll subscribe, and that you'll actually watch the entire video. I asked a 60-something-year-old woman and a 40-something-year-old man if they ever subscribed to YouTube videos, and they both said no, which surprised me. And their answer was they believed that by subscribing, they were going to be financially obligated to that channel. And that can't be further from the truth. It just means that you like the channel and you'll support it by watching it. So by subscribing, that's how you can really help Margaret's House, which is a restoration center for women. And so that's why I hope you will like, subscribe, and watch. We're over halfway to the finish line on subscribers, and it takes 4,000 watch time hours for YouTube to monetize us. And since they're going to show the advertising anyway, why not have Margaret's House get the credit for it? So God bless you, and I hope you'll keep coming back to watch the videos. They'll always be free to you. Thank you.